It's this beautiful fan looking motif. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the summer garden motif. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, we're going to start with a slip knot and we're going to start with a base ring. For your base ring, you want to chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now to close off the ring, we're going to do a slip stitch to the first chain that you made. So into that first chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn, and pull through it to close. And we're going to be working into the center of that ring. Now for row 1, we're going to chain 1. And then into the ring, you want to work 24 single crochets. So around the chain, you're going to work your first single crochet. Then this is my second, third, and I'm going to work a total of 24. I'll see you when I'm done. All right, so I just did my 24th single crochet. Now to finish off this row, we're just going to do a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the row. So you're going to insert your hook into the stitch. It's a little tight there with the loops. Let me just try that again. What's happening here? And there we go. Okay, so into the first stitch, we just want to do a slip stitch. There we go. This here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to start by doing a chain 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And all of this counts as a treble crochet and a chain 8. So now we're going to start the row repeat. We're going to skip the next stitch and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So you're skipping the next single crochet into the next, a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn because we're going to be working around this chain. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 8 chains. So we're going to be working into the back of it. So as you can see, this is the front of the chain and then this is the back. So you're working through the back of it. We're going to go with 8 single crochets. This is my first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and, or sorry, 7, and it was a total of 8. So let me recount them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to chain 1. And basically we want to grow this to be a block of 6 rows. So currently we have 2 rows of single crochets. 1, 2. You want a total of 6. We're going to repeat that. We're basically going to chain 1, flip our work, and then do 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this would be my 3rd row, and I want a total of 6 rows. You're always going to chain 1, flip your work. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to meet you when I'm at my 6th row of single crochets. Okay, I just did my 6th row of single crochets, and I'm basically facing like this is the right side of my work. This is the wrong side, and then this is the right side. Like you're looking at it from the front. So once you finish your 6th row of single crochets, now you're just going to skip the next single crochet of the ring. So back to the ring here. We're going to skip the next stitch and then do 1 treble crochet into the next. So for a treble crochet, we're going to yarn over twice. We're skipping the next stitch and into the next, doing our treble crochet. And then we're going to chain 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I believe that ends the repeat there. We're going to go back to the beginning of the repeat. I'm going to do it once more with you to show you from the very beginning. So the repeat starts by skipping the next stitch in the ring, the next single crochet, and into the next one doing 1 single crochet. Then you're going to chain 1, flip your work, and we're going to work 8 single crochets across the 8 chains in the back. So we're going to go in the back of the chain and do single crochets. You want a total of 8. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one here. 8. And now is where we want to grow this to have a total of 6 rows of single crochets. And every time you're going to chain 1, flip your work, and work those single crochets back and forth until you have a total of 6 rows. So do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just finished the 6th row of single crochets and creates that block there. Continuing the repeat, we are going to skip the next single crochet of the ring and then do a treble crochet into the next. So we're yarning over twice, skip the next stitch, into the next a treble crochet, and then to finish off the repetition we're going to chain 8. Sorry if you can hear these ambulances that are happening. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that ends the repeat. So now you can go back to the beginning of the repeat. We're going to start by doing skipping the next stitch into the next single crochet. Then you chain 1, you turn, you do your single crochets along the chain for a total of 8. Along the chains, for a total of 8. Then you chain 1 and start doing those rows of single crochets back and forth until you have 6. Then once you're done the 6th one, you skip a stitch in the ring and then do your treble crochet, chain 8. So that's your verbalized repetition for you. Go ahead and do that all the way around. And when you're done, you're going to have a total of 6 of these blocks. Do that and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just finished my 6th block here and it's looking like a fan or like a flower. And now to finish off this row, we're not going to do the single crochet at the end. We're just going to do a slip stitch into the 4th chain of the chain 12 that you started with. So we can count from bottom to top. We count 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that 4th chain, insert your hook and do a slip stitch. That there is the end of row 2. Now for row 3, we're going to start by chaining 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this counts as a treble crochet and a chain 8. Now we want to do 1 single crochet into the top of the next block, into the corner of it. So see how this is kind of pointing up? And so into the corner space here, we want to do a single crochet. It'll kind of be between the stitches. Just into the corner, do a single crochet. That doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. You could go to the top of the stitch, but I'm going to do it kind of in the middle of the stitches there. Now we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to find the next treble crochet and into it do a treble crochet. So the one between the blocks there, yarn over twice, and on top of it do a treble crochet. Now you chain 8. And that is basically what you want to do all the way around. I'm going to do it once again with you. We're going to find the corner and do a single crochet. Chain 8. Find the next treble crochet, and on top of it, do a treble crochet. And then chain 8. So essentially what we're doing is creating like a border around the fan. So you start by doing the chain 8, single crochet at the corner of the next block, chain 8, treble crochet on top of the treble crochet, chain 8. Do that all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, when you've gone all the way around, you're going to finish off by doing that last chain 8. And now to finish off this row, we're going to do a slip stitch into the 4th of the chain 12 that you started with. So you count from bottom to top. We count 1, 2, 3, 4. Into there, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through to close. That there is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to start by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 8 chains. So into the chains, we do double crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my 8 double crochets into the chains. And now you want to do 1 double crochet into the next single crochet. So into the single crochet, a double crochet. Now you want to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 8 chains, and then 1 double crochet into the next treble crochet. So essentially what we're doing here all the way around is doing double crochets into each chain and stitch of the row. So on the chain 8s, you're going to need 8 double crochets. And on the stitches, both single and treble crochet, you're going to do 1 double crochet on top of each. Do that all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just went all the way around here with my double crochets. So at the very end, you're going to do your final 8 double crochets into the chains. And we're just going to do a slip stitch on top of the chain 3 that we started with. So we find that 3rd chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through to close. And now you can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. And here we have it. This is so funky, you guys. I love the fan effect that it gives with those blocks. And then the outside kind of just adds this edge. But as you can see, it's kind of curly. I feel like if you block this, you can kind of set it down to place to be a little bit more firm. This is unblocked and it's a little bit twisted and like curly, but it's so cool. Real beautiful. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.